Captain Jellicoe takes command of the Enterprise while Captain Picard is away on an undercover mission for Starfleet. From the beginning, Captain Jellicoe is unrelenting in making demands of the crew in a very strict and unyielding manner. As the crew tries their very best to adjust to the new captain's methods and demeanor, Captain Jellicoe quickly sees Riker as incompetent and adversarial to his efforts. In one instance, Captain Jellicoe gives Riker an order, which Riker executes properly, however, not in a manner to Captain Jellicoe's liking.
We'll launch a Class 5 probe just before we reach the border. You can pick up the telemetry aboard the shuttle.
Now that will be extremely helpful.
Will.
Captain?
I believe we're scheduled to arrive at the Cardassian border during Delta shift. Please inform the Delta tactical officer that I want to launch a Class 5 probe just before we drop out of warp.
Bridge to Captain Jellicoe. We've arrived at the shuttle departure coordinates.
Did you launch the probe I requested?
Yes, sir. I wasn't aware you wanted to be informed.
Thank you. Jellicoe out. I can see why he's still only a first officer.
Captain Jellicoe's disappointment at Riker for not having informed him of the probe's launched as it launched may seem unfair, even unjust, especially since Captain Jellicoe never requested such a launch confirmation message from Riker in the first place. This one interaction between Captain Jellicoe and Riker exhibits one of the fundamental mistakes made by both staff and management whenever they are in a new relationship, either with new management or with a new client. Predicting the reactions of another person takes time, experience, and diligent observation. When a new manager or new client requests a certain task to be performed, it is always in the best interest of the task performer to get not only a clear understanding of the task requirements, but more importantly, the most clear and concise understanding of the requester's expectations for the assignment. Quite often, these two items, task requirements and assignment expectations, are quite different from each other. While the task itself may be deemed quite uncomplicated and easily achievable, it is always the expectations of the requester that must be managed properly and receive the greater attention. Not meeting expectations will always lead to a degree of failure. Sometimes the expectations may be quite low and involve nothing more than just a timely weekly status report. Sometimes they can be quite substantial and involve presumption of underlying understanding, unsolicited actions, undefined perks, or benefits the requester is expecting along with the task delivery. For example, the recipient of a technology solution may expect the delivery of the solution will include documentation, installation, training, and annual updates, all provided gratis along with the initial delivery. If not clearly mentioned in the business agreement, then lack of delivering these items for free will usually leave the recipient very displeased. Regardless of the degree of the expectations, failure to meet them will always cause disappointment for the requester, and a disappointed management or client is never a good thing. However, having failed to meet the undeclared expectations, complaining and whining over the issue will benefit no one, least of all the one complaining. Management, and especially clients, have no mandates to be forgiving in these instances. So, instead of being defensive, we need to use these occurrences as learning opportunities. Through observations and direct querying, we begin to form the correct modus operandi for our new management or new client. Then, going forward, we can predict and satisfy their expectations, even when their expectations are not openly stated. As is the case with the uncompromising disposition of the new captain, Riker perhaps should have been more proactive and taken the extra step of inquiring if the captain wanted to be informed of the launch in the first place.